Hello, traders. So here we are, 5 minutes before the 15-minute orb gets established. And just to run down what happened during the Asian and London session. As you can see in the Asian session right here, right? Um, Here's the range from here all the way there, not that big. So basically broke here during the London session. We broke up. Um, we broke the upper range and we stayed most of the time above that upper range of the Asian session. So now here, as you would expect in the U.S. session or morning or New York session, we're now going down to the lower range of the Asian session. And it looks like they might hit that. That might be part of the 15-minute orb, the way this is going. In fact, they have a liquidity pool right here, upside liquidity pool. I think the momentum is so strong, it's just going to go right down to here, close to the Asia low. The -2 deviation as well. Since we already hit the +3, looks like it's going to get down here and straight down. So really no fib. If I'm going to draw a fib here, let me see in the 2-minute. This one, if there is a fib. No, I don't think so. Because look at this. This went all the way up, right? So if you're going to move this, because this is coming down, one up, and then went completely down. Okay, this is where your up thing is right there. So let's say right here. So from here, right there, and that went all the way down through there, and then, okay, I see where this is going. So right here, we have a up, right there. You can't just pick it up in the 5-minute, I don't think. So there it is. Look at that. Hit the lower range. That would have been a good trade, but this would have been a good trade using on the 2-minute. You would have caught that coming down. Hit down there. There it is. We hit that now. So let's see if it's going to pull back now. Yeah, it did go up all the way up to here. Yeah, just straight down. I'm going to go to count that. Again, like I said, 15-minute. It looks like we haven't established yet. We have around 3 more minutes. Wow, they're establishing. As you can see, during the Asian and the London session, the VWAP deviation levels were pretty tight, really meaning that not that much volatility. However, I made some money during the right here. You can see this. I made over 200, I think. Let me check. That was the move I made, or that was the trade I took, coming off the liquidity up to the upside liquidity right here, all the way down to the downside liquidity. Made over 200. I think that's what I have right now, right? Yeah, 285. Yesterday I was down 1,000. I came back and I was able to make a profit around close to 200. I was down as much as I think 1,100. So getting chopped out. They broke it out in the afternoon session. I'm going to show you something here. Look at this. I don't know how you're going to get. That's like trying to catch a falling knife on that one. Anyways, here's what happened during yesterday's session. Let's go to the 5-minute. So you can see it a lot better right there. Okay, so here's the 5-minute, basically yesterday's session. That's the Asia today. Here, look at this. So here's the New York morning session. What did it do? What did it do? It just went up and down. It was in a range. That was it. The Asian session was up here to down here. So basically, they just kept it in upper, mostly about right here by the VWAP. You can see, and that was it. Until when did they break out? Right here. This is the lunch session, the lunch. Because here's the morning session. This is the New York lunch, and that's when they broke it out. And that's where I made. I got back whatever I lost, and then some. And right here is the New York afternoon, but I made it mostly all right here. That's where I made the money. I mean, the money, I recouped my losses. And look what they did during after the after session. They just brought it up. Look how big of a move that was. I should have been awake there during after session hours. This you can actually trade this because this is basically 3 o'clock right here, 3:20. Here's the close of the market there, and then you have the after session that begins right here. You would have just made money. So here we are, getting a big jump down. So here's the pullback. So now where do we see? I think we saw the pullback here somewhere, right? From here to here. And then from here, was not that much of a pullback. Let me see, right here. Yeah, right here. Look at this, it's still going down. There's our orb low. Okay, so we have our orb low. Okay, let's see what's going on here. It's gonna be a tough orb here. Okay. So we're already breaking that. So this move here was expected because we were spending most of the time over here. Now we finally broke the Asian session where they brought it down. So here it is. Blue checker has just gotten some trades off. But we'll wait. This is just all momentum. Huh. What level are they getting down here? New York. Okay. Straight momentum down. Look at that distribution. Is there any way to get in? Let's see on the 2-minute. You want to see get in the pullbacks. No, not really. Just this one right here. We pulled back, came back up. So this is quite look at this. There's the orb. That's a big orb. I'll tell you that right now. That's way big. How big will the IB be? So most likely this orb right here, they get back here, they may just spend time right in this between the orb here, or also within the IB. So here it comes. So we're doing this. Did we already pass? Yeah, we already, not quite. Not quite. Here's the pullback to this, starting from the orb here. Yeah, orb high. Hey, that's really, and it's still going. That's not the pullback. So basically, it really hit the extension right here. Yeah, it passed there already. It may go all the way down here. You have some order blocks right there. So this isn't really set right now. So it's still dropping as we speak. It's falling. What is this? New York morning low. That's today. So this is yesterday's. Prior day low. That's where they're headed. Right there. Prior day low. Here we go, pulling back into the orb low. Okay, where's the orb high? Right there. That's some liquidity right there. Right there. Okay, so that's a 2 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. Let's look at the 5 minute. Orb medium. Where's the high? There it is. Orb high is up there. So they already broke that. They're just hitting. They're going to bring this all the way down there. I don't know what I want to do is catch this thing down there. This is the IB low of yesterday's. Minutes in here, 2 minutes, 30 minutes. It hit the take profit just like that. Oh, wow. 285. I had to do this at maybe 80. Right now, the way that it's pulling back, there's another liquidity right there. Here's another liquidity here, pulled back. It may hit this pull down here. It's really tough to get a bearing on this. Can we get 200 out of this? 97, 98. There we are, 200 right there. Let's see. There's, okay, this one come back down. There we go. There we go. So there's another 521. It's all at 521 right now. There it is. So it hit that. So we finally hit a liquidity pool here. Let's see what's going to happen. Where's another one down here? It's just going right through that. All we can do is now wait. So we'll wait. I went all the way down to this liquidity pool. So that was a big move. I only got the portion over here, 200. That would have been a great trade. So we'll see if it's going to pull back here to the orb low. Probably will. So we'll wait for that. Here you can see liquidity right there being sucked in. You got 200 in that trade, so I'll be happy with that. Able to scalp that. So we'll wait and see what happens. We'll wait. We have to see the pullback and then come back down, depending on what it's going to do. Because again, here's the orb low. It has to finish with close within here and then come back down. Or what's going to happen is most likely continue going up and try to test up here now. Since we're way extremely sold, you may try to get the VWAP, which is right there. Or, like I said, now we're going to try to get up here somewhere. Right, here's the VWAP. This is the Asia low. There's the Asia mid. Let me get to the Asia mid. So we'll wait for that. Because right now it's like a falling knife. Okay, so we'll put this on, not hold, but we'll see. We'll just have to wait. Okay, the reason I took that trade was because why? um. Oh yeah, because there's a order block right there, bearish order block, and we already came coming off a liquidity pool, so it would go from one liquidity pool, and there was an order block there as well to the next order block, which is there, which is right at the orb low. So that's the reason why. I would actually, if I was more conservative, I would wait for this candle. It has to close within this. This is a moving average. No, that's basically one. That's what was it called? That's basically the minus one deviation. Yeah, it's the minus one deviation. You got maybe 1 minute, a little less than a minute to close. Let's see if it closes within that one deviation. Yep, looks like it'll be closing within that one deviation. There it is. That's it. So we're now at 718. Another $200. So now we can have this. Now what we can do is this. This actually went all the way down to here. Coming all the way to from the top of orb, the orb high down to where it basically reversed. So we are at we're headed towards, here's the orb low. So we want to see this. Is this a 5 minute? Okay. So let's go back to the 5 minute. Where's the orb? There's the orb low. So we're taking this all the way to the orb high, which is right there. Now we just bring this all the way down to here. Right there. Pulling back right there. Getting into this bearish order block. This is a bullish order block. No, I think it's also a, what you call it, fair value gap. I'm actually getting sleepy. So there we're hitting that again. There's the liquidity right there. Minutes. We have minute 27. So we're coming off that order block right there. So let's see if I'm going to continue coming down. Next block is right here. There. Oh, wow. They already have one right there. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they're going back up. Let's see where that's going to be taking us. No, they bring it back down. As you can see. I don't have a. So next one would be down here. Huh. Man, they brought that up just really fast. That's a high volume node. That's the reason why it's bouncing off that thing. No, don't tell me it's going to try to get back up. Bouncing off that high volume node, I should just leave it there. This one is right there. We have another, like I said. Oh man. Should have just quit. Let me see if they can bring it down here. Oh. Man, I hate that when they do that. You just got. I just have to know when to quit on here. So 425. Let's see if they. What I want to see is they're going to bounce off this. Man, this is just. Got 3 minutes. They have a lot of work to do here. Let's see what they're going to have. I want to see what they do here at the order block. That was the liquidity right there. Yeah, this is just getting too much. Let me see. You know what? I'm just going to quit right there. I'm going to take something here. So now I give everything back, like that 152. See, now I basically quit, right? They already know when I quit, and that's when they bring it down again. You know, that's what I'm saying. Do I want to take the short? We got 2 minutes left. Let's see what's going to happen. They already got to the at least the 38.2 retracement. Will they go all the way to the orb? Let's see. 1 minute left. I want to see them close below this -1 deviation, and also this value area high low. Yeah, I should stay down. So then it bounced off this order block. Seconds here. they're trying to close above it again. 4, 3, 2, 1. They closed above it. See. The IB hasn't been formed yet. We got 5 minutes before the IB. We'll get that back. There we are. There's an IB. Look at that. That's a big IB. I don't know what. Yeah, this might come down now. You got a minute and a half. doing? Hey, Emil. So I'm going back up again. Oh man, they're just going to be bringing this all. See, I don't know. I don't want to see what they're doing. See, they're ranging right now between this order box and this level right there. What am I now? I'm down 253. I was up as much as 700. See, they want to bring this to the up here, but the thing is now they're just going up and down here. I don't want to get chopped out like that. Go to the 2 minute, see what they're doing there. Because this is just really, I want to see the, see. We ain't going to go lower until they break that, which is basically around here somewhere. But right now, that's what they're trying to do. It looks like they're going to open here by the orb. They're going to close within, well, that's what they did, I think, right here. And then came back down. But you can see we have a big liquidity pool, upside liquidity. There's some order blocks now, bullish. This is what looking at the 2 minute. We have another bearish one here, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna stay, man. It's just. So again, we're bouncing off that bearish order block. I think how they're gonna do this. So That was fast. So I think I'm gonna. Okay, so we're gonna watch this where this closes. There's a lot more time, so it may just come here and then bounce back up. Let's see. This has to test the VWAP. Why do they enjoy doing this thing like that? They probably bounce out. Let's see what they do here. So this is a legitimate breakout. Oh man. Yeah, this is just gonna be just getting me back in trouble. Look at that 2,366. Let's see if they bounce off here. 2 minutes, so they'll be built. Okay, well, let's see where this closes. That's what they're. See, look at that. We're going to get. When is this going to start coming down? That's the question. 2 minutes left, so let me get in there. 2 minutes. I'm getting back to this thing. See, we got some buyers there. We have, man. It's probably good down here. see. Okay, I'm getting chopped out here. We have an order block to the upside. We have an order block to the downside right there. Okay, they're going further down here. Another order block right here. So we got Yeah, most likely it's gonna be going up. Let's see what they're doing right there. Oh my gosh, what are they trying to do here? I might just take what I can get right now. This is just unbelievable. They do. Again, we have a. It was just a waste. So basically, this is a, you see this how when it basically went in within, they closed in within this orb low. So now this is really the breakout. And this is supposed to go all the way down. Let's see where they're bringing this down. It's 114. Let's see. See this liquidity right there. That's probably bringing it back up again. So let's see. Oh, what? It got my profit target. Failed to stop loss order. Can't. Yeah. So hit my profit target. Let me make this 80 because it's just. I need to get this. Come on, guys. When I enter, now you guys go down. It's unbelievable. You guys unbelievable, man. Yep, they're just bringing this back down. Let's see. So here's the sell now, finally. After me trying to compensate, it's going to be going down. That's just really my luck. I was going to bring this up now. We already have the rejection there. There's liquidity right there from this. So I don't know how they're going to bring it back up again. Oh, you have to be kidding me. There's the liquidity right there. This is slowly just going up because it's just following that. Again, it may hit this one, or it may just completely reverse now to go back way up here somewhere. Because the 78.6 is way up here. It may go all the way up to here. Again, we have a downside liquidity down there, and we'll see what happens there. Yeah, I'm pretty much shot. I'm back to 984. Look at this. What I should have just, man, you don't know, sometimes you overtrade and you're done. Time is it? We're going to do this until noon Eastern, and that's about it. Yeah, similar to yesterday. Just doing all this thing. Look at this. Really screwed up. See what happens here. Again, like I said, they brought it all the way down there. They're testing the what you want to call it, the VWAP. Came here, tested this again. So they brought it in, came back down to test the -1, and now they're bringing it up to the, and that's what I should have known. Like I said, they might bring this all the way up to, here's the Asia low. Oh, there we hit that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. It's a really sketchy market. So yeah, it looks like they're gonna bring it up to here. They go back up again. Come on, guys. You're not making this easier at all. Oh my gosh. So what are you guys going to bring this now? You're bouncing off there. Yep. I guess I blew my evaluation. Take profit order. Did we just so now this is going to be going down now. Let's see if I can still take this trade. Yep. Oh, this is just I don't know what to say. Okay, guys, I blew that account. Talk to you guys tomorrow and see if I can get another account. I don't know if I want to get another account the way I'm trading right now. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.